We're just waiting for class to start. Starts at 11, so we have a few moments. So I thought I'd just hop on early for the early birds that show up with me and give you an extra oracle card pull just as my gift to you. So when you're watching this video, you can hop on a few minutes early with me and get an extra card pull. Metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Change is so beautiful. And this card resonates with me so strongly about just trusting the process. Be patient. It all works out the way it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. Becoming something new. Change takes time, and it should not and cannot be rushed. And just let it unfold organically. And I know that's been a huge lesson for me over the last few years. It's just letting things happen and unfold and accepting that each change, no matter what type of change it is, it's a beautiful process. So there is your surprise oracle pull for those people that show up early. I'm going to write that down for next time. That's eating my journal. A couple minutes and then I'm going to start. I'll start like a couple minutes after 11. If you're watching this right now and we're waiting for class to start, just begin to breathe and center yourself and find a place to sit to get ready. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to smudge, and then we're going to connect with ourselves. So just get into a good space when you're ready. As we're waiting for class to start. We got kitty cats today wanting to join us. I have two times here. I have this time, which is 1 minute till, and this one's 4 minutes till. So I'm going to listen to my watch because right now, yep. So we still got 4 minutes. I'll give everybody 4 more minutes. Just breathe as we're waiting. Yeah. We got a couple more minutes. I'm going to go grab some water. Okay, it's 11 on my phone, and we still got 2 minutes on my wrist. So we're going to go with the wristwatch. It's so weird. Like, it's been like forever since I've actually wore a wristwatch. But Got about 2 minutes and then we're going to start. All right, 1 more minute and then we're going to get started. Okay, continue to get into a space. If you want to grab some water for yourself, if you want to have light music in the background while we do this together, that's fine too. Disclaimer, always listen to your own body. So never do anything that hurts yourself. If you don't want to do a certain position or it's just not available to you, just go to a position that is. And we are starting. Welcome to class today. I'm so excited that you're showing up for yourself today. Now, again, you don't have to be on camera with me. Make sure you keep muted, and you can be sitting in a chair to do this today. You can just be watching today. Just make adjustments with your body. Listen to your body and let your body guide you in the position. It will know what to do and what's appropriate and what's not. So just really listen to your body during this. And just be mindful of your limitations, and that's okay. It's okay. And if you have just shown up and you're watching this video and you choose not to do anything, that's fine too. You've shown up, you're doing yoga, and I'm so proud of you. And thank you for sharing this time and space with me. So, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and keep going through. All right, so we're going to start with smudging. I'm going to get some smudging energy going here for you. We've got some white sage and Palo Santo. Gonna get this nice and going for everybody to get you smudged and cleansed. All right. So I'm just going to send you some smudging energy. Just accept it, be open to it for your body, mind, spirit, to help you be grounded, to help with protection today. Just sit in that and breathe that in. If you have a smudging mix at home and you want to do the smudging as well, please do. I always accept good smudging energy. Okay, so just breathe that in. Be with the smudging energy. And just start to breathe. Now, so I'm gonna do something new. I'm using a timer. I found this at a thrift store, super cute. So I'm going to use it and see how it works with this sequence and see if it's available to me to use for this, because I tend to go overboard. So I'm going to keep on track for everybody's time. Okay. So if you have some essential oils that you love or a scent that you love, whatever it may be, maybe it's your own mix, or maybe it's essential oils, maybe not, that's okay. You don't have to use essential oils. But if you have a scent that you love, that you enjoy, maybe it's a lotion, I invite you now to place some of that scent, whether it's essential oils, lotion, or anything, on your finger. I'm using frankincense and lavender oil. Frankincense is great for stress and anxiety and protection. And so, I mean, lavender is really good for soothing and good energy. So It's really good for that. So now I'm going to place it on my finger. Now, remember to be mindful of essential oils. They may need to be diluted. I don't dilute these two specifically for me because I've been using it for years like this and it works for my skin, but be mindful of your own skin. So I just want you to take a little bit of dab and place it on your third eye. And just place your finger on your third eye and just give it a light push. Now take that essential oil and bring it down to your heart space. You can do on your skin or on your clothing if you're comfortable with that. And if you're using lotion or any other type of consistency, just do the same. Just a little bit of lotion, you can rub it in. And the same thing with your heart space. And just sit there for a moment, breathing in your favorite scent, breathing in your the essence of the energy from the scent. Just breathe that in and help you feel safe and contained in the sacred container in this Zoom call with me, this Zoom class with me, and just be there. Be there now. And we're going to begin to connect to ourselves through breath work. And I'm going to set the timer because I want to do this for a certain amount of time for us. So we're going to set the timer. And place your hands on your heart space. Get comfortable. Take off clothing, add on clothing if you need to. Place your hands on your heart space and just breathe in and release it. Breathe in and release it. And at this time, I invite you to place your hands different places on your body. Maybe it's a space that needs some extra love today. Place that on your body any which way that you want to place it. I'm going to place mine on my right foot today on the bottom, and then I'm going to place my other hand on my neck. So just make sure your hands are on your body. They can be on the same body part or a different body part. That's fine. And I just want you to be mindful with your breath and breathe normally. And just sit here and breathe with your breath, connecting to your own breath. Connecting to yourself. Being gentle with yourself. Loving yourself. And then when you feel like that body part or body parts have gotten enough good energy and breath from you, just kind of release it and then find another place. I'm placing both my hands on my heart space. Breathing in. Giving myself self-love. You can say that to yourself, I love you self. Or if you're not comfortable saying that you love yourself, you can say, I care for myself. Or maybe that's uncomfortable. You can say, I like myself. And if like isn't even available, you can say, I'm with myself. And then when you're done with that, you can wipe your hands and go to another body part. I'm now on my womb area, my pelvis area. If you want to kind of rock back and forth nice and gently, or side to side nice and gently. Whatever works for you, or become still. Just connecting to ourselves, connecting to our bodies, connecting to our breath. Our breath is our life force, our prana. Breathe it in and release it. You're welcome to close your eyes if you would like, or keep them open. or just softly gaze in front of you. Now let go of every body part and just take your hands on top and just wipe it down. Wipe out down your aura, your energy, just wipe it down and just keep wiping and breathing. At least 3 times. Shake off your hands, then come back and just place your hands anywhere on your lap and just breathe. We only got about another second here, maybe another less than a minute. You're doing so good connecting to yourself, connecting to your breath. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of me too. I'm proud of us. Just breathe. How often do you get to just sit there and breathe? This is your time, your permission to do this. And if this is all you do, if this is the only part of the video you get to do, great. Come back and do the other parts later. Just keep breathing. We're almost at time. I know I can feel I'm a little anxious getting ready to go into the next phase, but we have to be breath. Our breath is our life, our prana. Just be with it right now. This is your time, your space. Okay. Now just let go of that. Just breathe normal. Don't let go of your breath. Just breathe normal. Get a drink of water if you need to. We're going to go into the next transition is yoga. So get ready for yoga. I'll give you a minute. Always in every yoga session with me, you're going to use a block or pillows, anything like that, a bolster if you have one, but pillows work too. So grab a bunch of pillows that work. Like I even have like long pillows and things like that. So find some pillows, whatever works for you. And that's it. Pretty much that's all you're going to need. So let's get started. All right. So we are going to do about 20 minutes of yoga. Each position is going to be very slow and transitional, and just take your time and be mindful. And now if there's a position that is not right for you today, then make sure that you do what is right for you. And if you feel like it's time to come out of the position before I do, that's okay. Just let your body do what it needs to do, and then we'll go into the next transition. Okay. All right, let's get started. I'm going to set our little handy dandy timer. So just come to a cross-legged position. I like to sit on my block, so you can absolutely sit on your block right now. You want to try that out, or maybe sit on some pillows and just get in a good position. So I'll show you this way. I'll sit this way for a second just so you can see. See, I'm just sitting on my block. Like I said, you can add pillows if you'd like to. I'm just going to check and see if anybody's joined us. Okay. And so just get on your block or pillows or not, that's fine too, and just come to cross-legged position. Excuse me. Okay. If this is not available to you, you can just put your legs out in front of you too. That works. Okay, whatever is available to you. Again, listen to your body. So we are going to do some twisting. So I want you to I invite you to raise your arms up slowly above your head and do a light stretch. I like to go into the move and then back off a bit. So in and back. And this is what I consider goddess. In this position right here, we are a goddess. We are powerful. We are strong. And you may start even feeling some energy coming from your hands, radiating from your hands. That's normal. You're building power. You are a powerful goddess. And just breathe into this position. I am the goddess. Say that to yourself. I am the goddess. Maybe you have a goddess name. What's your goddess name? I am the goddess of love. I am the goddess of passion. I am the goddess of strength. I am the goddess of emotion. I am the goddess of freedom. Freedom! And you can say it out loud if you're in a space where you feel comfortable. This is your time, your space, and just say, I am the goddess of freedom, or whatever goddess name you have. I'd love to know what your goddess name is today. It can be different every day. You can post it in our little chat there. I'd love to see what your goddess name may be. Okay, so now we're going to do our twisting. So I want you to bring your hands down slowly. I invite you to just let them flow down. Have one come to your knee, and it doesn't matter which side you start with. And the other hand is just going to go as far back as you can. And again, I'm sitting on my block, so I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to do this. I'll turn so you can see real quick, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my arm like this along my back instead of placing it on the floor, because when you're on a block, it's a little bit more challenging to get to the floor. So you can do that, or if you can do the floor, that's fine too. So one hand here, and then the other hand behind you. Oh, look, there's my hand. Hello. That startled me. Okay, so just breathe. And I don't want to consciously always tell you breathe, breathe, breathe. So just remember, never hold your breath through any pose. Just breathe normal. And if you can breathe deep, then do that. But just breathe and never hold your breath, okay? So we're twisting and breathing, and you can keep your face like this. You can keep it in front, or you can just go all the way back with your arm. I'm going to keep it in front just so I can be more connected to you, ladies. So I'm just breathing and twisting is what I'm doing. And if you're not able to do a full twist and maybe you just want to do like this, that's fine too. Again, listen to what your body wants you to do. And you can even put a little smile on your face, or a big smile. Sometimes even when I don't feel like smiling, my husband will say, like, why don't you just smile and make you feel better? I'm like, no, no, but it always does. Okay, so now we're going to slowly release this position. So just glide your hands. We are the goddess today. Glide up and come back to our goddess pose. And again, what is your goddess name? I am the goddess of freedom. Make it fun. Maybe if you're watching the recorded one of this, you can go and get something to wear that makes you feel like a goddess. And just breathe. Keep your smile on your face. Are you smiling? So now we're going to go to the other side. So whatever opposite side that you're going to, and again, slowly glide. We're just gliding like a goddess glides. Putting one hand on our knee, our arm behind our back. Hello, hand. Didn't startle me this time. I was expecting you. Okay. All right. So again, turn your head where it's appropriate for you. Keep our back straight. Smile on our face. Or not. That's okay. You don't have to smile if you don't want to. And just breathe. Twisting and breathing. And then we're going to release, gently glide back into our goddess that we are. I am the goddess of freedom. That's what I'm claiming today. Freedom. Freedom from worry, stress, pain, negative people, negative circumstances, freedom from any money issues, just freedom. So whatever your goddess name is, that is what you are today. And it can change every day. And if you find yourself having stressful moments, I'm seriously, even at work, you don't have to sit cross-legged to do this position. You can stand up and just put your arms up like this, kind of like you're stretching, and just like maybe you can pretend, but you are the goddess. And when you do this position or go into the bathroom, just look in the mirror, do like this, and remember the goddess that you are. All right, now we're going to release our hands down. Let's twirl them out, moving some energy around us, doing our wrist. Come down, come to our knees. And then I'm going to take the block out. So if you have the block, I'm going to get rid of the block for now. Just keep it close just in case. All right. So now let's do happy baby. We're going to do happy baby. It's one of my favorite positions. It's great for your hips. It's a great opener. Some things that you can do with happy baby. You can do one leg at a time, or you can do both. We're going to do both together. You can grab onto your legs if you cannot get to your toes. Absolutely do that. And again, if it doesn't work for you, just lay down on your back with maybe your knees are like this. That's okay. Or maybe you can bring them up like this. We'll transition. We'll go through frog and then happy baby for you. So it makes it a little bit easier to transition into the position. But if you don't feel safe in this position, because I know sometimes with trauma, we don't feel safe to open ourselves up. So I would suggest that you still try this position, but very gently, maybe do one at a time, or just maybe stay in frog for a minute, or even hold close. So we'll do a transition to make it easier for you. So whatever position feels comfortable for you, stay in that position. But also you can drape a blanket over you. So, this is my coat, but you can drape a blanket over you as well and do that. And that may be a little bit easier for you to try this position and feel safe in it. So try that. Okay. So we're going to just come back on our backs any which way. You can go on your side. You just lay all the way down and get adjusted. If you're sitting in a chair and you want to try this move, listen to your body and let your body do it. You can sit up and bring your legs up like this in the chair. You can do all kinds of things. Just just try it out. See what works for you sitting in a chair. I may teach chair yoga at a different time, but if you're sitting in a chair, you can still do this position. Just let your body be the guide. Okay, so we're down here. So we're going to transition into happy baby. So it's a little bit more gentler for you and ease into it. So if you find the position though that it works best for you in this moment, then stay there. Okay, you can always come back and watch this later and try it again. All right. So we're going to just bring up one knee and hold it close to you. And go, maybe your knee's out here. That's okay. Do what works for your body. And just breathe. And again, don't ever hold your breath, especially during this time. And it's easy to do. It's easy to forget to breathe. So I invite you to remember to breathe. Now, the next leg. We're just going to hang out here for a second. And you can kind of cradle, loving on yourself, moving your legs back and forth, or you don't have to. So now we're just going to take, this is my right knee. So I'm going to take my right knee and I'm going to open it up a bit. I'm going to keep my hand on my right knee like this. So it kind of comes out, so it kind of comes out like this. All right. So it's just one knee to start with. So I got one knee. Now, if you want to just do one knee or one leg at a time throughout this whole process, that's fine too. Now I want you to do the same if you can, or maybe you need to just switch knees. but I'm going to keep this knee out and I'm going to bring my other knee out. So now I'm open. And this may make you feel a bit exposed, and I completely understand that. It took me a long time and a lot of work through trauma to be able to be comfortable with this pose. So again, I invite you, you can use a blanket, you can drape it, you can be underneath the blanket if you need to. But this is really good on your hips and your pelvis area. So this is really, really good. And it's also good to open up yourself, as in your heart chakra and your root, your solar plexus, sacral. All these lower chakras are going to be really open through this pose. There's Miss Galaxy. Hi, Miss Galaxy. She loves yoga time. All right, so now we're transitioning again. We're going to go into frog. So again, if you want to do one leg at a time, that's fine. You're going to grab onto either this part of your leg, your calf, or as far as your ankle. So I'm going to grab onto my ankle, and I'm just going to, so basically I'm taking my hand to my ankle, and it kind of raises my foot a bit. And so again, you can stay like this and do one at a time, or you can come with me and we can do both. And so now so this raises us up a bit. You may want to keep your legs closer together if that's easier on your hips. That's fine. I just kind of like to melt. Like I'm just melting right now. It feels so good on my hips. I love this. What does she do? Oh, she's sniffing all my stuff. And just breathe. Galaxy, I'm teaching yoga right now. All right, so now we're going to go into the baby, the happy baby. And you're going to recognize this, especially if you have babies, what they do with their own feet. And it just makes so much sense. So we're going to take a hand. Now, if you want to stay in, like if all you can do is reach these positions, that's fine. But what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you with one at a time, I'm going to raise my foot up, and it's going to look kind of like I'm stamping the ceiling. Okay, so I'm stamping the ceiling with my foot, but I want to bring my knee down toward like the ground or my armpit area. Okay, and I'm going to grab onto my big toe, but you grab on where it's appropriate for you. Okay. And again, this didn't happen overnight with me. It took me time to get flexible and to do this. And so it's just consistency and time. And then I was able to do this. So you can too. It's just going to take time, and don't rush yourself because you don't want to hurt yourself. Less is more. Less is more. So as I'm doing this, what I'm doing at this moment is in my body is my pelvis is going to be faced, like I'm going to kind of dip down. So my pelvis is going to go toward the floor. And it's stamping the ceiling, but I'm pulling it down at the same time. So I'm gently pulling it down, getting the stretch right here. Now I'm going to do it with my other foot. Again, if you want to just replace foots and do one at a time, do that. So I'm going to raise this up, grab my using my 2 fingers and grabbing my toes. And now I'm in full baby, happy baby. Doesn't just, again, put a blanket over you, do whatever you need to feel safe in this position. Or again, if you want to bring your legs more closer together, that works too. So now as we're in happy baby, we're going to play a little bit. Just move your legs. Just checking our time here. Moving your legs. You can sway back and forth. She's over here trying to give me kisses. Breathing, playing, keep your pelvis facing toward the ground or position toward the ground. And then come to stillness. And then just slowly release. Put your feet on the floor. Release. And we're going to windshield wiper out a bit. So just windshield, put your arms out on the side of you and just releasing our hips. We've got about 5 more minutes of yoga. You're doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Proud of me too. Honestly, usually I do a script, like I get it all mapped out, my positions and what I'm going to do for classes. And this time I just decided to be like organic and just let it flow out of me. I'm really liking this flow. Okay, so our last position that we're going to do again is really good for your hips. I must have tight hips today. Okay, so grab your block if you have one, or if you don't, you can use a pillow. Honestly, I'm going to be honest though, blocks are much better for this position. If you don't have a block, you don't need a block. You don't have to. If you want to do this up against a wall, you can do that, or up against a bed or anything like that. That's fine too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to explain it. So I'm just going to place the block underneath my sacral chakra area. It's not on my lower back, and it's not far down. It's like right there, right on my tailbone, I guess you could say. It's right there. All right. So then I'm going to raise my legs up. Again, this may not be appropriate for your body right now, and that's okay. But I'm going to raise my legs up, and this is the position. Now, if you have a bed, a wall that you can scoot up against and do that, and you don't need a block, you can just do it without the block. That's fine. This is great for blood flow to your brain. It's great for stress. It's great for hips. It's just a really great position. I like to end my own personal yoga when I do yoga in this position because it just makes me feel so freaking good. It just really does. And I got my husband doing it too because he's got hip issues and back issues, and he loves it too. He's got his own yoga block too. He stole mine, so I had to get a new one. So we got just a couple more minutes. So get in this position, whatever which way you can. So I'll show you again. So I put the block under. Again, if you don't have a block, you can just do like so. If that's challenging for you, get up to a bed or a wall and rest your legs on the bed or wall. All right, so I've got my legs up, and you can like move your feet, move your ankles while you're up there. I tend to get bored very easily, so I have to do some things. So like just keeping it like this may not be feasible. Sometimes I have to move, and that's okay. So we just got about a couple more minutes, and just breathe into this. Have I told you how great you're doing and how proud I am of you? Boy, I am. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so we're going to gently start to transition out of this. And so the timer has gone off just in time. So we're going to bring our feet down, take the block out if you have it, scoot back away from the wall or the bed. And we're just going to windshield wiper out again. And then I want you to make your way back up to sitting, or you are welcome to stay in Shavasana and place your feet down in front of you, place your hands down, palms up, and just relax. You can keep your eyes open or closed. I suggest that this is the position you stay in because this helps everything come together from your yoga session today. And then I'm going to walk you through a meditation. So you're welcome to stay laying down. That's what I invite you to do. I'm going to sit up so I can talk, but you're welcome to stay laying. Keep your eyes open or closed, or you can come sit with me. So it's totally up to you. So I'm just going to slowly move up. Woo, head rush. Okay, so we are going to do meditation. I'm looking for my jacket because I am cold again. I am just checking. Okay. Okay. All right. So this meditation, we're going to do about 10 minutes of meditation. Let's see what time it is. Oh, we can maybe even do a little bit longer. Usually I like to leave a little bit of time at the end for discussion if we can, if people are available. But since it looks like it's just me and you today, there will be no discussion. But I'll definitely do an general oracle pool. So at least you'll have that at the end here. But in the meantime, we're just going to do a meditation. I'm going to give you your monthly affirmation to carry with you. And that's going to come from the book Living the Wisdom of the Tao, Dr. Wayne Dyer. So that's your affirmation is coming from that book today. Okay. All right. So this is a good time to get some water. And just become centered. If you're laying down, continue to lay down. You can roll on your side if you want to. You can sit up with me, completely, fully up to you. All right, I'm going to set our timer. And I just want you to breathe. Maybe give yourself a little hug. You've done so good. This is your gift for doing your yoga today. Just breathe. And today we're going to become a tree. You're going to become a tree. So in your mind's eye, that's your imagination, I want you to start to see, and I invite you to close your eyes at this time if you feel comfortable to, but I want you to start to see the red pulsating light at your root chakra. This red pulsating light, which means it's pulsing, almost like a heartbeat. It's pulsing at your root chakra. See that light there, beating, helping you become grounded. And just breathe. And you see that red pulsating light at your root chakra. I invite you to let that light go down your legs, gently and slowly. Bring that light down your legs, out through the bottoms of your feet, spreading out. And as the light comes out of the bottom of your feet, that light turns into roots, like a tree roots. Beautiful, strong, resilient roots. And as the light turns into the roots, envision those beautiful roots of yours going into Mother Earth and grabbing onto the soil, digging into the earth. Watch those roots, your roots, dig into Mother Earth, finding a water source, finding a source of nourishment within Mother Earth. Your roots are sinking into earth, digging, digging, digging. And find the soil to become rooted. Your roots are becoming rooted into Mother Earth at this time. Let your roots find its grounding, its balance within Mother Earth. You are now rooted into Mother Earth. See the roots. See yourself turning into this beautiful, magical tree. Now you are rooted into Mother Earth. Bring your attention to right below your belly button, which is your sacral chakra, and envision a beautiful color orange and see that there. See that orange swirling in a circle. And from that orange, that sacral chakra, you will see your light, the orange light, go into your roots, connecting to Mother Earth, and then now it's starting to move up your body. And as that sacral chakra color orange goes into those two positions, those two journeys at the same time, rooting into Mother Earth, making their way up into the upper part of your body, your lower part of your body becomes a tree. See your bark. What color is your bark? Feel the strength of a tree, balanced and strong in your sacral chakra. And we're going to begin to branch up into our solar plexus, which is right above your belly button. and see that solar plexus color yellow. And this yellow is going to spurt. It's going to be like sparkly, sparkly yellow. Spark, 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 spark. And this color is going to branch out into the area around you. And as it does, your body becomes more of a tree and you start to branch out. So branches are starting to come out of the base of your tree with the color yellow, sparking, spark, spark. Maybe it's 2 branches, maybe it's 3 branches. Which way do they go? Maybe they go down to Mother Earth or go up to the sky or out into the world. Which way does your branches go? That matters. That shows where you are at in your own world with where your branches go. Pay attention. Now we're going to bring that beautiful yellow light from your solar plexus up to your heart chakra. And it's going to be a beautiful color green. And this color green is going to swirl in. So we're taking in love. We're taking in energy. We're taking in life force energy right now from maybe the sun or Mother Earth or the energy around us. And we are growing and we're expanding. So let that green color just expand from you and let it give you leaves. Birth some leaves off of your branches. What colors are the leaves? What season are you in right now? Are you in your fall season? So they're kind of orangish color leaves. Or do you have flowers? Are you being bloomed? Are they bright green? What color are your leaves? Maybe you don't have any leaves. Maybe you're in your phase of going inward and so you're not ready to sprout. That's okay, but let the color green from your heart chakra radiate out to your branches, giving you leaves or maybe no leaves, flowers. What is birth? What are you birthing? Okay, so now we're moving up. We're moving up to our throat chakra, which is a beautiful, beautiful blue color. Oh, it's such a beautiful blue color. And as you do this root or this throat chakra stays in your throat area and it just lightly moves, kind of flows like this. Like there's a bit of wind coming to your tree. And as you do, you become more of the tree. Have you noticed what kind of tree you are yet? Please comment in the chat if you figured out what kind of tree you are, or maybe comment what it looks like and we can figure it out together. So just, you're now more of a tree. It's coming up to your throat chakra. This is your voice, your expression. You're noticing that you're starting to sway a little bit like a tree, like there's wind coming. And wind can be maybe things you have to do today. The wind is maybe, people in your life that, you have challenges with, or the wind is maybe a health condition you're dealing with. It's just the wind is coming and you're beginning to sway. You can even start physically swaying your body with me back and forth. And your throat chakra is opening and expanding and acknowledging and knowing that no matter what, you can get through anything with your voice. And breathe, and you're moving. And now we're going to go up to our third eye chakra, and our tree is becoming more alive. And we're going to maybe sway some more. And now envision the purple color, and it's going to swirl. Just swirl, 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 swirl. It can swirl inward or outward. Are you taking in from the world? Or are you giving out? Which direction does your third eye chakra swirl? Are you swirling out to the world? Or are you swirling in? Either way, you're going in the right direction. And we're swaying. We're still swaying. Maybe get your eyes closed right now. That's okay. You can open them, sway, but just keep envisioning you are the tree swaying in the wind. Things are coming at you, and that's okay because you know what? You're rooted. You're rooted into Mother Earth, and you're swaying as the stuff comes through. You're swaying. A worry comes through, and you're like, I'm just swaying. I'm going to flow through it. The wind can go through my branches and my leaves. I'm good. Sway. Now we're going to go up to our crown chakra, beautiful, beautiful white light crown chakra. And this one is just pulsing. Boom, 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 because you are living, you're out there, you're swaying, and your crown chakra knows that nothing can get to me. I'm connected to the divine energy, the divine spirit. Nothing can get to me. I'm connected. I'm good. And just keep swaying. Now slowly come to stillness and breathe. Place your branches down and rest in your rooted roots. You're rooted. And come to center and breathe. Whew. I'm sure you built up a lot of energy through that, and that's okay. Get some water, but know that you are grounded. And I just want you to close your eyes for a few moments. We have about 5 minutes left with this meditation. So I just want you to close your eyes for a moment and remember the tree that you are. See yourself as that tree, strong, stable, grounded, and no matter what comes at you, you can sway through it. Your branches will sway. And maybe you are in hibernation at this time and you don't have any leaves on your branches, but always know that you will continue to grow and there's a new season coming for you. And you will grow your leaves, you will grow those flowers, whatever that may be. My tree, I am a willow tree. I love the willow tree. I love it so much my daughter's middle name is Willow. I love it. Strong, stable, beautiful, huge, and just melting into the ground. That's what it looks like to me. We're just melting. I like to melt into things because it just feels so good to just surrender, melting. What tree are you? Feel free to comment in the little chat that we have. And just breathe. And just know that no matter what comes at you, you are rooted. You are grounded. You are the tree. You can sway and move through anything. And you can even say that to yourself. Maybe you're going through a stressful moment. I challenge you, I invite you to say and just kind of move your body a bit and just go, I can sway and move through anything. Yes, I can. Because remember, we're a goddess. Okay, just come to center and just breathe. Take some deep breaths, release them, and just breathe. Be with yourself and your breath right now. What great work you did. I'm so proud of you. I'm so grateful for you. Just keep breathing. If you have your eyes closed, I welcome you to open them at this time. We have about 12 minutes left together. So just keep breathing. Get some water if you need it. Maybe do a light stretch if you've been sitting. I know I have to move my legs a bit. No. Get my readers ready, my reader's glasses. Get my cards ready for the message for today. And just know you showed up today, you did a great job, and I'm so proud of you. Okay, that is our time. All right. Your monthly affirmation for, we are in, what are we in? February. For the rest of February. And this will go till my next class, which will be March 16th. So between now and then. Or I don't want to like put that limitation on it. So if you happen to be watching this video, like say April, just whatever the month ahead of you, this is your affirmation for that. Okay. Whoop. I can't get my glasses on. All right. I resist any brokenness by being flexible and bending when storms appear. So what that your affirmation is, you can say that whole thing. I resist any brokenness by being flexible and bending when storms appear. Which means just to remind yourself that you may feel broken, but to let go of that brokenness is by becoming flexible and learning to bend. And this kind of goes along with the Facebook Live I did this morning before class about adaptability, changing and adapting to things in life situations. So, and it is remembering that you don't have to be broken. No matter what you're going through, you may feel broken, but you don't have to be broken. You can learn to be flexible and bend with each situation. Okay. Whatever storm appears. So you can simply make your affirmation for this month is I resist any brokenness. And leave that. Or you can add, I am flexible and able to bend in every way. You can do it that way. Or when a storm appears, I am not broken. I am only flexible. So play with the words and you can come up with your own affirmation, or you can simply say, I resist any brokenness by being flexible and bending when the storm appears. So totally up to you. Make it your own. All right, so we've got about 9 minutes. Perfect. I'm just going to set my little timer and we're going to do a couple oracle pulls. So thank you for coming today to class, for showing up today. Again, I do this because I feel like it's just something that I really enjoy to do and share. So if this is a free class, but if you want to donate to me, donations are always accepted, never expected, but you can message me through Facebook or through my website at www.crystallafay.com. Just send a donation to let me know you'd like to send a donation, and then I can give you information. So totally up to you. All right, so your general card reading, and I accept this message as well, is, let's do, since it's just me and you, let's do body, mind, spirit. Okay, so this is your body, mind, spirit pull. So we're going to do, let's do body is going to be the animal. So we're going to do one random card for that, for the animal. And then we're going to do body, mind, and then spirit. Okay, so these are, we'll touch on every parts of ourself. All right, so our body is the turtle, is retreat. So stop trying to make something happen. All right, so if this is totally my message, I'm telling you, it's like a slap in the face right now. When it comes to your physical body, stop trying to make something happen. So if you need to heal from something, stop trying to heal it and let it heal organically, because when you do that, it's going to bring the things that you need naturally for you to heal. Maybe just take a step, take a retreat away from it. Sometimes I have to do that. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in my own health stuff that in order for me to actually see clearly, I have to take a break. I have to like almost take a vacation from my thoughts when it comes to my health. So, and my physical body, to figure out what I need to do next. So just be mindful of that. It's time to retreat from everything that's going on, whatever you're dealing with physically. Stop trying to make it heal. Let it heal. Okay. So body, mind, and now your mind, mental, emotional, destiny, and acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. So your mind is, I feel like your mind is telling you lies. Your mind is your ego, and your mind is telling you that you can't do something or you don't have a purpose here. or you have no gifts. And the truth of it is that you do. You do. So this is to help remind you and remind your mind that your destiny is in your experience. So whatever you're experiencing right now, whatever your journey is right now, that is your purpose on this earth. And that purpose is you can take your journey, your experience, and expand it to others and let others see that parts of you. Be real, be raw, be open. And I know that it can come with vulnerability, and it can come with feeling like feeling judgment from others, like you're afraid to feel judgment from others if you are real, if you are open. And I understand that, but we have to learn to ignore the judgment of others, because that's only something lacking within them that they're judging. So if you go the rest of your life worrying about other people's judgments and not show up as yourself, your most authentic self in every way, then you're never going to share your gifts with the world. You're never going to actually do your purpose, whatever that purpose may be. And if you're wondering what your purpose is mentally, emotionally, number one, take care of your mental health. That's huge. And the other thing is that to know what your purpose here in this world is, to look at what your experiences are and what you can learn from those experiences. Maybe you've gone through a really bad divorce or a bad marriage. Maybe you've had a car accident. Maybe maybe you've lost someone. Maybe someone's passed away. Maybe you've had tremendous amount of heartbreak. Whatever that is, you use that experience in that journey. And if you can learn from it, if you can find some type of positive out of it, you can take the lesson that you learn and share it with others so that they can learn their lessons. So there's the mind. Mind, body, spirit. So spirit is friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine. Love this. Who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. My gosh, right? So easier said than done, I know. And you may be sitting at home right now going, I don't have any friends. Nobody cares about me. Nobody loves me. Nobody. If you are feeling that way, I want to honor that. You have every right to feel the way you feel, but it goes back to your mental. Your mind is lying to you, because if you don't feel like you have people in your corner, if you feel like you're lost, if you feel like you're alone and you have no friends that you can trust, I ask yourself, I challenge you to go within and go, do I trust myself? Do I like my own company? Would I want to be friends with me? Be honest, be raw, be real with yourself. And it's not always easy. Trust me. I know it's very challenging. I've done it. And if you find any imbalances with that we draw in the energy that we are. So if you're in that space where you're feeling, I have no friends, I have no family, no one's in my corner, no one's, got my back. Do you have your own back? Do you like yourself? And really, really look at that, because it's not saying that if you don't like yourself, that people won't love you or like you. It's not what I'm saying, because you are worthy of love. You have love around you that maybe you're not seeing. What it's saying is, if you don't like yourself, you could be drawing in others who don't like you or are trying to use you or abuse you with that energy. And if you don't like yourself, you could be blind to those people in your life that love you unconditionally, that are real with you. So it's not saying, I would never ever say that if you don't like yourself, or you have a hard time liking who you are, or feeling good within yourself, that means that other people won't like you or love you. That's not true, because you are worthy of that love and you have it in your life. There are two things that can be happening right now with you when it comes to, this is spiritual because you're connecting energetically, that is happening right now. Number one, if you're not liking yourself, you're not loving yourself, if you're not comfortable with yourself, you could be drawing in energy of the same. That's what we do. We kind of like magnets. We draw that energy in. So you could be drawing those type of people into your life, and that's what you see. because that's what you're used to seeing. That's what your brain goes, oh, okay, that's what we're used to. Now, the second thing that's happening is, look, I'm right on time. I'm almost at the end. The second thing that could be happening is that you don't like yourself and you don't feel good about yourself and all these things. Because of that, you're blinded to the people in your life that actually love you and care about you and that want to be there for you. But because you're not used to that energy, it feels weird. It feels scary. It feels all these things, and all these red flags go off, and actually they should be green flags. So again, it goes back to the second card with the mind. Your mind is lying to you, and it's going to be up to you to change that. And you can, because I've done it. I've changed it. And believe me, I used to come from a very mentality. I didn't have any friends. No one liked me. No one was in my corner. Everybody was dramified. There's gossip, or there's this. Everybody hates me and all this stuff. And then it took me time to love myself and really dig deep in that and go, oh, okay, this is what I'm attracting. This is what I really have. I'm attracting the same energy I am right now because I'm in that negative space and that vibration. So I'm going to attract that type of people. That's what I see. But what I really have is over here that they do love me. They really do. And when I was able to make that transition within my own self, I noticed that the people that didn't have my best interest, the people that were in my life, just poof. Even though sometimes I thought, why? That was my friend. Where'd they go? But they weren't the right vibration anymore because I changed that within me. I started saying, I love myself. I'm wonderful. I'm worthy of this love. Even at the time when I didn't feel like I love myself, I just kept saying, I'm worthy of this love. I'm worthy of this love. I've got to be worthy of this love. And when I did that and it started resonating within me and I became my own best friend and loved myself unconditionally, I then was able, like this veil came, like I could see. I was blind and now I could see the people around me that loved me. So the people that weren't in my best interest went away. Goodbye. And the people that were around me the whole time that I didn't see became apparent to me. So I hope this serves you well. Thank you for showing up today. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope to see you in the next class next month. I will be bringing these to you once a month. So it'll always be on the 16th of the month. So just be mindful of that. The days will change, but the date will stay the same. So I wish you nothing but love, peace, and joy. If you have any questions or comments or want to send a donation, please reach out to me through Facebook or www.crystallafay.com through my website. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.